This is Marcel Brown serving you up some technology history for December 8th and 9th. December 8th, 1975. Paul Terrell opens the Byte Shop in Mountain View, California, one of the first retail computer stores in the world. Besides that important distinction, Paul Terrell and the Byte Shop are most famously known for ordering the first 50 computers from Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak's fledgling Apple Computer Company in 1976. As the story goes, the Steves initially intended the Apple I to be a kit, where buyers would solder together the chips onto the circuit boards themselves. Terrell requested that instead they deliver fully assembled computers, as he was having trouble selling other kits to people who couldn't put them together themselves. By insisting on a fully assembled computer, even though the Apple I still lacked a case, power supply, and keyboard, Terrell helped shape the future direction of Apple and the entire personal computer industry. The Apple II was the first personal computer to be manufactured and sold as completely assembled units, making them accessible to the average user, thus igniting the personal computer revolution. December 9th, 1968. Douglas Engelbart and his team of researchers present a 90-minute public technology demonstration including such innovations as hypertext, video conferencing, and most famously, the computer mouse. This is the first public demonstration of the mouse, witnessed by about 1,000 computer professionals in attendance. December 9th, 1987. The Christmas tree worm begins to affect IBM mainframe computers around the world. The worm was delivered by email and drew a Christmas tree text graphic on the user's monitor and searched out other network users to email. Named Chrisma exec because IBM systems only supported 8-character file names, it was the world's first widely disruptive computer worm. While the worm was not intentionally destructive, the volume of emails it created could disrupt a user's work and began to overload email systems. It reached IBM's VNet email network on December 15th, and 2 days later had crippled it to the point they had to shut it down to eradicate the worm. Also on December 9th, 1987, Microsoft releases version 2.0 of Windows. The most notable feature of Windows 2.0 was the application windows could overlap each other, unlike in Windows 1.0. The terminology of minimize and maximize was also introduced in Windows 2.0. Windows 2.0 was a relatively obscure operating system, as the popularity of Windows did not really take off until version 3 in the 1990s. However, interestingly, Microsoft officially supported Windows 2.0 until December 31st, 2001, a span of 14 years. All that being said, Windows 2.0 is probably more important in computer history for being the version of Windows that prompted Apple's famous lawsuit against Microsoft for copyright infringement of the Macintosh operating system. That's your technology history for this week. For more, tune in next week and visit my website, thisdayintechhistory.com.